When we talk about artists, when we talk about DJs, these are the people that represents all over the world, right? I am one of the newest members of soca music, and I am privileged to say that I am amongst these people. Skinny Fabulous, Major Hype, Voice, Lyrikal, Tennyson John, Ricardo Drew, Farmanapi, Kess, Ravi Me, Second Star, Hypersong, Julian Believe. I mean, it has so much names that I could call, but all of these people, you guys dance, you guys party to their music. So I want you to give a round of applause for all of them.
Yo, I just want to say, we can't say this in a minute. It's just too much vibes, too much history. But all I want to say that this is history we making. All of us here together. There's nothing like this, and nothing like this has ever happened. I could have my brethren in the next room, and we are actually making music on this boat. We are exchanging stories. We are learning from each other. And we are learning from you all, the people who love the music and fuel the music in a different way. So thank you, thank all of you, thank everybody, and blessings. My name is Kess. And I represent a brotherhood, Kess the Band, my family. And, you know, we grew up dedicating our lives to music and whatever music we felt to express. And soca was always a part and a common denominator in our entire existence. We play rock music, R&B. Man, if we could have played poker, we would have wanted to play poker too. Because at the end of the day, as Caribbean people, we mix up so much. We are a library of information. We as Caribbean people could change the world from what we have at our disposal. So my message to you is don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself to expression. Soca music is a spectrum. It's a spectrum. What I like to do, somebody else might like to do, but everybody gonna listen straight across the board. So blessings everybody. Keep the thing alive. Let me have fun.
First of all, I want to say thanks again for having me here again, Ubersoca. My name is Lyrikal. Born in Barbados, grew up in St. Lucia. I'm a DJ, producer, song engineer. I'm most of all a dad. I love a daughter bad. I got this love for music. I came from a neighborhood where music is nothing that anybody was interested in. It's part of, I could say, like a drug place. And I'm proud to make it, alter it, and be here. And every time that I travel, the people in the neighborhood look up to me, and now everybody's trying to do something positive because they want to follow up on what I'm doing. I then take some DJs, some photographers, and give them a chance outside to see what it's like outside and hope that I could change things. And all I just want to do is just do what I love and just entertain y'all. 85%, 95% that things that I say in the songs are true. Just keep loving it and support me.
Thank you, songs. So, this story gonna be told in a minute, so I'll just break down the important points. I am the son of Dennis Franklin Williams, the merchant, one of the pioneers and founders of the art form. Baptized in the culture from the Calypso 10th Street to now former law school that dropped out of that because I didn't love it. I was good at it, but I didn't love it. Never failed the exam, just didn't love it. And my mother was against the decision, and well, I came up, I had 15 friends, 9 of them dead today, but we won't get to all of that story. But the fact that music got me to here, out of that, I gotta say thank you, and thank you for having me here, and all those people.
I don't really socialize and stuff. I like to smoke weed. Yeah, humans. Yeah. You know, no serious. As 15 years, I'm only recovering alcohol. In 15 years, I don't drink alcohol. But, you know, at the age of 7 years, you know, they meet me fighting. You know, Marshall Montano, Father Winston Montano meet me fighting. And I meet Marshall at the age of 7, he was 5, you know what I mean? And 32 years I worked with Marshall. And it was a pleasure working with him because he's a perfectionist. Right? One person that is my mentor is Chris Tambo Herbert. You know? David Rudder, you know, may you rest in peace, Ms. Chowlin, the manager of Charlie's Roots. He gave us the first opportunity to sing in Soca Village when we was just young. You know what I mean? And thanks to David and Tambo. And Unku from Burning Flames Antigua. Make some noise for Unku because Unku teach me one thing. He say, farmer, famous on the next side. Everybody hit here, here, here. You keep hitting one spot and it must bust. So that's the Unku. Mr. Tedderson John. A couple of years ago, they tried to make confusion with me and he would do some big people party. Teddy, I love you from my heart. You understand? And they can never stop me. The last thing I would like to see is all the artists. We travel the world. Please save your money and open a little business because this shit have no pressure. Thank you very much.
Good. 96.1 WeFM, the Soca Swiss.
I started off this career in a group called Crossover, 4 artists. And we was dancing and singing, and I remember in Trinidad a man say, boy, move that Chris Brown mother and come off the stage, right? So we ended up singing for a show called America's Got Talent. David Hasselhoff and the Osbournes, and we out there singing, right? And I just see a man get up and do so. Boo! And the whole auditorium just booed the whole group. And I stood up there in shock. So when I came off stage, I look at my brothers and I say, yo, I go into Barbados right now. And I go in and work with Dangerous right now. So when this video come out, they could say, nah man, that was a mistake. And all 3 fellas said, can't do it today, boy. And I was on the next plane to Barbados, and that was the start of my solo career. I tried 2009, I tried 2010, I tried 2011, tried 2012, 13, and they keep telling me, no, you're too short, you're too this, you're too that. And then in 2014, I came up with a song called The Way That I Jamming in the Van, they calling me a hooligan. And that was the start of my international career. And I want to say thank you to each and every one of y'all. I love you.
I started a little different. Well, I started in the church, and then after the church, I went straight to the street. And I was not no music, but I always had the talent for the music. And the turning point in my career is when I got shot in my foot. And after I got shot in my foot, I couldn't walk for 2 months, so the only thing I could do is just vibes and understand the blessings that God gave me. And the blessings that God gave me was music, to bless the world with my talent. You understand? So I took it serious, and from then, we started in Brooklyn, New York. I was born in Trinidad, but I started my career in Brooklyn, New York with brothers like Tony Cross and Back to Basics and everybody right here. So make some noise right now if you love soca music and if you appreciate the blessings that God gives you. And we're going to take too long, right? My name is Lyrikal and we love you. Let's do it tonight.
135 pounds from St. Vincent, Skinny Fabulous. 135, huh?
Hi guys, my name is K Fabulous and I'm an alcoholic. I've been struggling with this problem for the last 10 years, but it has gotten me through a lot of hard times. If you believe in rum and alcohol, put your hand in it. I'm gonna be no disrespect, but I love this thing for you, right?
You need to go AA.
I thought that was this meeting. I thought that. Isn't that it? Okay. Anyways, listen. I'm a simple guy. I don't like sports. I don't like soccer. I think it's stupid. Basketball is stupid. No, serious. I like to just stay at home, watch CSI Criminal Minds for a week. Soccer, Messi, Barcelona, struggles. Now, I wanted to become a pilot. Do not ask me that, Majesty. I wanted to become a pilot, and that didn't work out. I wanted to become a dancehall artist. I felt I was bound to kill out one time, you know? Yeah. None of mercy, bring me back my turn, God. You see that? Yeah. I wanted to be bound to kill out. And I went to Jamaica and I sang with like Kip Rich, Predator, Da Seca. And I tell myself, I went to bust in dancehall. I went to be the baddest dancehall. And they didn't take me. For real. They said, no way, go back to St. Vincent. So I went back to St. Vincent. And I said, listen, within every disappointment, there's a secret blessing, huh? Yeah, because I said, okay, dancehall, they didn't take me. I'm going to take my love for that aggressive type of music and I'm going to put it into soca. Now, I will never regret embracing soca the way that I have done so far because soca music, you see this, I buy this from Zara, but if it wasn't for soca music, I wouldn't be able to even go into Zara. You understand? If it wasn't for soca music, H&M wouldn't know me, boys. Only H&M I just buy things by. But facts. And don't front, some of you wearing Gucci and thing and all this shopping H&M right you. Well, that's not cool. Come on. But anyways, this is 1 minute. Anyways, right? So, all I want to say is that my name, right, is Skinny Fabulous. And I want to just say this before I leave. You have to always believe in yourself, in your talent, in however you look. I see, listen, as I come on this boat, it had a real roly-poly who come and she gave me a wine. No, listen, no, for real. And she wearing the shortest pants. All you know, trust me, she was in the pool and all kind of thing. But, you know why I love she? Because she proud of herself, she look good. That's why I love she, because she look good. She big, but she's sexy. Now, my name is Skinny Fabulous, and Gamal Doyle. Gamal. Now, you see, I go over my 2 minutes and nobody liking it, so just...
Correct.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Yeah, but hold on, wait. You just level. Now, my name came because I used to always get teased growing up in school. They used to say, yo, you're so skinny, you don't eat. The first time I went to Trinidad, and I had a big song on it. I had a song called From Night Till Morning. Yeah. And a woman come up to me and she said, what happened? You don't eat or you want banana, you want sandwich? And I say, you see, you're disrespectful. But listen, she's disrespectful. But I embrace my 135 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal. My name is Skinny Fabulous, and I am the baddest thing out there. Somebody say, I want.
My voice is going, so please excuse me. I've been singing all of their songs all weekend. So I know you guys understand, but I just want to say thank you to everyone that continuously comes out and supports Talking Soca. This event is very dear to my heart because I work with every one of these guys in some capacity. Guys, come on. You know, most of these guys here are my friends or we've worked together in some capacity. And I am an international event management entity. I do event management across the globe. But I've worked with them in some level, but the respect is there. Soca is dear to my heart. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, but they call me a nomad because I don't actually have a residence. I live out of a suitcase. So I just want to thank all of these guys for always coming out to Talking Soca and standing next to me, sitting next to me, and having my back. Because, you know, it's a love. I support them 110%, and they support me 110%. And I love you guys, and you guys love us, and this is what it's about. Soca is about love, it's about the music, it's about the culture, and you guys are all here. I was a little skeptical because, you know, there's a party upstairs. We're like, are people going to come in? Are they going to stay outside? You know, what's going to go on? But it means the world to me that you guys came in to listen to their stories and actually understand who these people are, what music means to them, and how they continuously give everything that they can to this culture. So thank you guys for everything.
Hold on.
Put the shades, come. Come now, put the shades, put the shades. Put the shades on. She's very emotional right now. She's crying because she loves Holly just like Holly loves her. So make some noise again for just anyone see what you love for that journey. Can't talk about that anymore, go ahead.
So sometimes you have to turn your back on the audience to lead the orchestra. So to every single person here, I am so proud of each and every one of you. You are soca. From the heart, warrior. I can't fight this feeling. Joyous feeling, anticipated. This sweetness, underestimated. And to you guys, I love all of the most because you keep us going. You're the fuel, you're the energy, you're the gas, you're the solar power, whatever it is that makes it move, that's what you are. Love, honor, respect, I am soca.
Sing. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning groovy monarch and youngest groovy monarch of Trinidad and Tobago, Voice!
Groovy love. Good day, everybody. Good day, good day. Long story short, when I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, my career really started in songwriting. I joined a songwriting company / production company in 2012, Full Blood Entertainment, and there I was able to nurture my songwriting talent. And we wrote some songs for Marsha Montano, for some of the guys on the stage, Kes, Cohen, Lyrikal, a lot of the artists. And I think somewhere along the way I felt like songwriting wasn't really what I wanted to do or what I wanted to make a career. And I felt like, I wanted to be on the stage, I wanted to perform some of these songs. And in 2015, 16, I remember when I was working on a song for Cohen, a song when I entitled it Thanks, which is now Unforgettable, Cohen and Patrice. And I wanted a chance to perform and that kind of thing. And I think when I messaged Cohen, I was like, yo, I have a song. He was like, well, yeah, send me the song. If you have a song, send me the song. And I remember pacing the house up and down trying to figure out how I'm going to send him the song because I'm afraid he would have said, no, you can't be on the radio and whatnot. And I said, you know what? The most he could say is no. And I sent him the song and he said, this is very bad. And he said, magnify emoticons and thing. He was like, if you really want to be an artist, you have to come from behind the curtain and come out and sing your song, perform your song. I remember even recording the song and he was like, yo, now your song is good, go back in the studio, nice shit. And if you release that song soon, you ain't gonna get no snow. So that's the goal in the world. And that was the years that changed the life. And from that, the rest was history. I want to come on out 2 years in a row, and because of you, I'm still going on and still doing show. So blessings.
So we're talking soca. I'm going to get to the point one time. I want to bring up something that happened here on the ship earlier on, when it was. When was Major Thing? Oh God, cool it with the football. When was Major Thing? Comedy. Friday. So Friday after the pool thing, I rushed in there to link up with Lero and Voice and Teddy for we to come and, experience comedy just like everybody. So some men by the bar say, oh, go and come now. I said, no, going comedy, boy. So one of the man and them turn and say, boy, we just mind all your boy. All you feel all you better than we all. Go from here now, boy. You see that? That really hurt my feelings because we work real hard to make things like this possible. Ubersoca Cruises and carnivals worldwide. And we deserve time out in life too. When we want to chill and have a good time, we need to have a good time. So let's chill out a little bit. We're going to be right to have a good time like everybody else. And I just want to thank everybody for the love and support of soca music. Thank you very much on behalf of the artists, producers, and writers.
Somebody say Wang Teddy. I good. Yeah. First of all, Tennyson John from St. Lucia. Raised in music, didn't really start off in soca music, but different genres, from gospel to jazz to R&B, you know, and then in 2007, while working on a cruise ship like this with Celebrity Cruises, we were part of the Caribbean band, you know. So I got a call from Penn 758, and Penn was like, Teddy, I want you to sing, you know, this soca song over, you know, a little calypso beat. Now, them time I go into church, so my mother, you know. So I wanted to come up with different names because I didn't want people to see it was the church boys singing that kind of music. So I thought of Mysterio, put a mask on my face so they wouldn't see shit. But that didn't happen. But to make a long story short, in 2007 was the first time I actually came out and did a soca song. And when I did it, it was the first time I won a Groovy Monarch in St. Lucia. And from there, I ended up having a love for it. You know, I ended up having a love for it, and I couldn't really turn back. So what you're seeing right now is just somebody with dreams, and somebody who loves what they do, and somebody that is privileged to be around everybody right here. You understand? Give them a round of applause, please. And like you were saying, you kept on hitting and you kept on hitting, and then in 2015 was when I got everybody. Halle, halle, halle. That's it.
I'm proud of it. Now I'll stand here, man. All right. They listen. They said I could talk a whole day and two, you know. So I'm gonna be straight. But let's keep it real. There's a lot of things I can say that you guys don't know. So let me start by giving my plugs. All right. First of all, I just changed my name. It's no longer DJ Steven. It's now International Steven. I have a reason for that. I take pride in promoting this music everywhere. I just came back from Africa a couple months ago. And in Africa, where I went to, I DJ for 500,000 people. Nobody know who Marshall Montano is, nobody know who Kess is, nobody know Lyrikal, none of that. But I went on that stage, I don't know if you guys saw the video, I introduced myself, where I'm from, and what this music is, and I played all their songs. And got a response, you can look at it on YouTube. So I take pride in this music. Now let me also get my other plugs in. I own the SocaStore.com. This is just things I've created. Like they say, we have no pension plan. I have a wife to be to take care of my children. Yeah. I'm the co-founder of Hollywood Carnival. Anybody ever been to Hollywood Carnival? I own South Carolina Carnival. I also just started Atlanta Carnival Experience. You guys gotta support all these carnival, all these festivals. Like these guys say, if you don't support these festivals, you understand, we can't eat. And if we can't eat, we cannot continue to give you guys music, vibes, and all.
Back to Basic is one person that I will never, ever disrespect, because this is my friend. When it comes to soca music, he is one of the biggest and the baddest DJs representing New York City. Anybody know Back to Basic? Make some noise for Back to Basic. Basic sound, please, sound. Back to Basic sound. Back to Basic, come. No. Or you can laugh. I'm gonna talk what I talk. I viral. Whoever next could come next. I just want to say thank you to the Ubersoca family. Thank you to Back to Basic, because you are the sole responsibility of my career today. And I thank you.
I originally started playing music at the age of 19. In my college days, I started to learn to play music from a lot of veterans in Trinidad. Veterans like Dr. Hyde, Star Child, learn from people like who else? That's it. Because I have 2 minutes, I can't call everybody. But anyway, before I started playing soca, I really didn't learn to play music with soca. I used to play house music, believe it or not. And eventually, when I perfected that, I said, you know what, I'm going to contribute my talent to my craft, right? My culture. So I started to play soca music. And then I came to New York City from Trinidad, and I joined a group called Song City, right? A lot of people don't know that I was with Song City. And we dominated the market, yeah, song, yeah. I dominated that market for 10 years with them. And I felt that after 10 years, their direction and my direction was different. So I decided where they wanted to go and where I wanted to go was different. So I decided, well, let me do my own thing. So what DJ name could I use to do my own thing? And I decided I wanted to take soca music back to basics. And that's where my name came from. The rest is history. I mean, I've also learned from the best. I've learned to take advice from people. I've built a name. I've traveled for a long time all over the world playing soca music. And I have to say, I'm privileged to say that I love soca music. And I ain't playing no other music. I'm carrying the name of soca on my back anywhere in the world because I'm proud to say that I am a soca lover. Thank you very much. That's all I gotta say.
So I represent the island of Brooklyn, New York. But most importantly, I'm from St. Lucia. I'm not Trinity. I do a lot of Trinity events, so I guess my message is very simple. You know, where I am or where we are is not where we started. Again, from St. Lucia, did the corporate thing, investment banking, hated it, decided, you know what, I'll quit a 6-figure income, no parties, everybody thought I was crazy. Long story short, you know, for me, it was almost like a business that wasn't really regulated. There was no rules, there were no, you know, it was crazy back in the days. So for me, it was simple, you know, just to bring the business aspect to the business. So left corporate, started doing parties to the point where, and I will tell you, I've lost 100 grand in one night. It was educational. And as promoters, it's crazy because, I mean, you look at Ubersoca, this shit is expensive. Hey. Now, and I'll talk on behalf of Ubersoca because, you know, yes, whoever went to the cruise last year made the comparison and whatnot and have everything to say, but it costs a lot of money. And you guys understand how much it costs just to entertain. Yes, certain shit might get messed up and whatnot, but it's hard. You understand? And I even say this to the DJs and the artists. Let's work together because there's a lot of times, there's a lot of stuff going on in the background where we kind of riff and raff and, you know, and it's always based on a money situation. So, you know, we just have to kind of come together and understand. If a party doesn't do well, work with the promoter back and forth. So long story short, lost a lot of money, made great money. An extension of what Farmer Nappy said, there's no pension plan. So I've been able to take the business to open up preschools, restaurants, and just use it as a stepping stone. Not to boast or anything, but just to kind of show everybody that, you know, I kind of treated success as vital as air. I treated success as my spiritual obligation, where, you know, God put me on earth to be successful. So, you know, even as artists and promoters and DJs and hosts, invest your money in something legal. You're wrong. I know you get shot, but, you know, we're going to talk about that. But now, we'll talk, you know, and I mean, I extend that to everybody else. You know, you have a 9 to 5, have a side hustle. You know what I mean? Make money, do something. It could be underwater basket weaving, if that even exists. But
by raise of hands, where the people who grew up in the West Indies but living away? So I come from Trinidad and Tobago, and I moved to Toronto when I was 19. You're gonna be 6 every goddamn time. Listen, I was in Toronto with the new song group before they knew who Sean Paul was, right? So yes, Toronto's my home. But soca music for me, fellas, sisters, was a real hate-love thing. When I used to be pulling up in school in Fatima College with my father and his Laurel, right? My father had to be the only jackass father, right? To be playing 105 soca music in the morning, while every other father let their child listen to dub and reggae like normal parents. So I literally had to duck down on my father car like this. Wait to get on the side gate and then walk to the front gate because I was embarrassed. I did not like fucking soca music. I did not like it. It wasn't my thing. I grew up on reggae and dancehall music. And I'm from Trinidad. Soca was always be playing after Christmas, after New Year's, and stop playing Ash Wednesday. That's what the days I remember soca music. So imagine only once a year you hear soca. But then I went to Toronto, right? In that cold weather. And you wouldn't believe something that you hate so fucking much. You can learn to love so fucking much. Margie, you know, brother for fucking life. Margie says soca saved your life. I wish Dr. J was here. Soca saved my life. When I was 19, and my parents sent me fucking to Toronto to study, I was alone. I was depressed. That fucking cold weather every god fucking day. I hated the fucking cold weather. But let me tell you, you don't realize how powerful your mind is. So while I was hating fucking soca and calypso, it's only when I reached Toronto and I'm driving down Yonge Street on a Sunday after working in Promenade Mall, and I hear Dr. J playing this tune, Not Leaving Denise Plummer. That song resonated in my heart. And then I realized how much soca music meant to me. Because if I didn't have soca music in Toronto, I might have fucking died. I'm not even joking. I'm not joking. For the people who grew up in the warm fucking West Indies. And you want to suffer in that fucking cold. Watch me. Barry, you know what song saved me, dog? Which one? Lorraine. Lorraine saved my life. When I was in Toronto, I could only come home once a year on a reading week. I didn't never land drink carnival. Ever. So when I come home for that week, just before I go on that plane, it's Lorraine I playing. Get on that cold, jump on that plane, and then I have to go home. So let me wrap this up really quickly. Everybody on the stage, every time I see all here, I feel emotional. Fucking if I cry, I don't give a shit. I look at everybody here, and all here, each one of all here, responsible for the man and the hype man I am today. Everyone all here. And while I can't point out everybody on stage right now, because I can't, it's that two people I have to talk to right now real quick. Quasi is a man, stamp my name. When people ask who the hype man was, Quasi say yes, this man will fucking do it. Back to basics, come here real quick. Come back to basics, come. You want to talk about soca music in my life? First of all, shout out the Tribe family. Because without Tribe, the world would not have seen me on the road. So real quick, Barry, sorry, 10 seconds, that's it. This man here, I didn't even know him. You understand? Because I wasn't aware of the soca industry when I joined. I was never part of this world, fellas. I was all their fans. I wasn't their peer. And now start talking to like brethrens. But this man came to Tribe one year and see a frail, skinny fucking Chinese boy not knowing what to do. And they're laughing. Ask him. And my brother, you did not have to take me by the fucking hand. This man went by Uncle Rennie and got his second mic. He said, you, come here. And you are the reason why soca music knows me. Why the soca world knows me. Back to basics, so what's a real one? You taught me about soca music. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Patrick Anthony Hype Man. Say, I love soca!
Alright, I'm a piece, so I go Patrick on there. Don't worry. Hold actually go in a stadium in front of thousands of people and do what I do, but I'm actually nervous right now. I don't know why. It's very ironic, but I want to say to everybody here, most of these guys, actually 95% of these guys, is my personal friends. And I want to big up Uber for actually bringing me on a cruise with all my friends, because our schedules don't coincide at all. So excuse me because I'm drunk and I'm having fun with my friends, alright? That's all I want to say. I will keep it short and very, very quick. Left Trinidad when I was 12, moved to New York. We started a radio station called Bashment Radio. We started a crew called Natural Freaks. People say, Natural Freaks? What the fuck? Natural Freaks? You're not gonna get no work. I say I love the name, because as soon as you say the name, people eyebrow raise. We started Natural Freaks. We created a mayhem in New York, and I always wanted more for myself. And I wanted more for my brothers, but they was not seeing my vision, and was not seeing where I wanted to go. So I had to move on. You understand? God will show you certain things at a certain time in your life, and you just have to move on. And Tony X was created, and the rest is history. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, I am. Right? Nice one, name. Yeah, well, you're back at here still. But, they call me a lot of things. I go by a lot of names, right? Snake Man is one. First Man is another one. But listen, guys, seriously, I mean, I can't tell my story in a minute. It's impossible. I've been in this thing since, 1996, right? And where we started a little song system called Radioactive, right? And we were trying to emulate the Stone Loves and the Beasts of the Seas and Kilimanjaros and all these, Jamaican song systems back in the day. And we took something to Trinidad, and then we bust a whole. The thing that's when it exploded. We became one of the biggest song systems traveling the world. And then I realized, why are you playing soca? Why nobody doing this? You understand? And soca at the point in time was going through a little transition. I don't even remember days of, Ronnie McIntosh, Super Blue, and all them fellas coming up. Well, Marshall and them was now starting to get in there, right? Because for many of you, what you all don't know, Marshall used to go party and get poo. Ask any other than me if you remember that. Right? To the point, I heard, I don't know if true it is, Marshall had reached a stage where he was that close about to quit and say, I done at this thing. Anybody hear that story? Yeah, right? If I want to tell you what that, ask Farmer. Farmer's right by his side, get him go too. Listen, when I come on this cruise, don't lie, I stand up and just watching and observing, right? And honestly, it's very touching to see how soca music has evolved, right? And come to the level where all these fellas on stage here make a living over soca, right? Marshall Lee from Saparia living in the towers and in LA. Bonji Lee, Arima living in Mocha. If all you know where Mocha is in Trinidad, that big so hearty thing. Big shot people thing. You understand? But let's say, and I told Bonji this. I said, yo, boy, and Bonji, you all need to invite some of these artists into your home, into your life. Let's just see. And let's inspire them to understand what it is. But, as somebody said earlier on, I was saying that this is a business, right? This is soca industry, it's soca, it's music business, right? And we ain't no pension. No pension plan, right? And I look at it from the business side of things now, right? I consider myself a soca vendor, right? Because many of you on stage here, I had to go and sell the music, just like some of my other colleagues there. And honestly, guys, without you guys, these fellas cannot eat and they cannot live. And I just want to plead that we go out there, push that soca music, continue to support it, continue to, come out, Ubersoca Cruise, anything that happened in Trinidad Carnival to the smallest carnival. What's the smallest carnival right now? St. Vincent. because listen, guys, we, as somebody said before, we are not using numbers of the Caribbean. The Caribbean only about 78 million people, right? And it's so hard for us to get even funding from the bigger corporations and stuff. And things like Ubersoca Cruise, you know, the Scorches, the Caesars Armies, the Tribes, and all these people that are trying to put things together. I mean, it's really, honestly, it's humbling just to be a part on this stage with all these artists here, all these promoters, and you guys out there that are making this possible. Thank you.
I took a different approach to, you know, the culture, because I remember when I first started doing my videos and stuff like that. I play several different instruments for the other people who don't know. My main instrument is the alto saxophone. And I also sing and produce and stuff like that as well, but there was a gap within the culture that was missing, and that was the joy and the fun and the comedic value of what we have. I mean, of course we know about the Sprang Alang and the Larry Joseph and everybody and Oliver, but those people wasn't in our era. And I realized that the people who was doing comedy at that time was only doing Jamaicans be like, Jamaican mothers be like, Jamaican uncles be like, Jamaican dogs be like. So I realized that there was something it was a disconnect there. And I wanted to big up not only one culture, but the whole region. Because within unity is strength, and strength is in numbers. So I wanted to big up everybody, not just Trinidad, not just Jamaica, not just Bermuda, not just Guyana, whoever. You understand? And that's what I did, and brought that to, you know, the front line. And I got the support from everybody that was on this stage right here. Everybody that wanted to help out, you know what I mean? Because during the times that they are in the studios and they are working hard and writing and doing all of these things, sometimes you gotta take a 5 minutes and take a laugh. You never know what people are going through in life. You see people every day and you never know what's going on in their life. So just that one little smile sometimes could change your whole life around. You know what I mean? And that's something that we really all need now and again. So I just want to say thank you guys for, you know, representing, following, sharing the videos, sharing the music. Because if you was here at the comedy show, you heard me say that. These people up here, they do this for a living. This is what they do. This is their 9 to 5. And really and truly, it's not a 9 to 5. Because when you're an entrepreneur, it's a 48/4. It's a 24/7. It's not a 9 to 5. 9 to 5, you have break, you have lunch, you have coffee, you have this. We have to work right around the clock. So these people are working extra hard for us and for our culture. And I just want to say thank you guys, and thank you as well for supporting. God bless you. And most of all, thank the people who brought this cruise together, the Ubersoca Cruise and the whole staff. Thank you for making this possible, because we need this in our culture. Thank you, and God bless everybody.
I was originally born in Trinidad and Tobago, and I migrated to the island of St. Martin. For those of y'all that don't know, the island of St. Martin is located somewhere between Anguilla and St. Kitts. Can't give you the right coordinates, but we been hit with a hurricane, and the island is totally broken. I almost didn't make it out to make the cruise because the airport was completely destroyed. But I said to myself, I'm not gonna miss this cruise. Even if the airport doesn't open, I'm gonna evacuate to another country and catch a flight, because this is not leaving without me. And this is the biggest thing for me that has happened to me. I've been touring since 2004. I do the European circuit like 3 times a year. I've been doing all the carnivals in France, Amsterdam, Rotterdam. But this right here is the biggest thing for me, just to be here with all these big artists who I'm personally a fan of all these artists and most of these DJs. I've been looking at y'all and I've been saying, hey, one day, one day, one day. And finally I get the opportunity and I'm here. And I really appreciate it. I met so many nice people, so many nice ladies, so many nice people on the boat. It's awesome. The Ubersoca Cruise is the best thing that happened to me in my soca life so far. And I want to say thank you to the team from the Ubersoca Cruise for having me represent this tiny island of St. Martin. Man, this is blessings to me. Thank you very much.
I come from the band called Karma. My brother is Ravi B. What I do back home, I started singing when I was just about 5 years old. I'm the only crossover chutney female artist in my industry who can pull a rap for you all, do a dub, do a reggae, do a soca and everything, but my roots is Indian and chutney. I'm also a fashion entrepreneur back home. I'm the owner of the Dollhouse by Nisha Beats clothing. So ladies, you know, come on support me when you're in Trinidad. I'll give you all a discount. So to my brothers and sisters, DJs on stage, I say bless up, keep the thing pumping because we are all one. United.
Thank you very much. My story is pretty simple. Nisha said it all. We came from a musical family of Bollywood music. And then we decided to form Karma in 2003 because we wanted to venture into soca and chutney. And while doing that, I decided on my journey that I wanted to find myself as a chutney soca artist that could really make it internationally. And I did that with the help of people like GBM. And one of the guys is here, Kes. Kes is one of the guys that really gave me my break with Chopstick Naina. And he introduced me to Carnival in Port of Spain, and from there, my journey started to expand. So, Kes, I want to thank you very much for that opportunity. And of course, to everybody here on Ubersoca Cruise, thank you for having Chutney Soca, the representation. Thank you. My name is Ravi.
So, echoing off of what Cohen said, we work really hard every year to make sure that everybody has an experience. And so the experience I've had is that you could work 6-7 months on putting together an experience for people, the patrons, putting together a festival type event, because and I'm speaking from the heart here, Soca Brainwash, and I'm the creator, I'm the headline DJ, I'm everything Soca Brainwash. And for months, we work on the product, making sure that it is something that the festival world and the world can accept as a soca music thing, just headlined by DJs. And you know, coming off of the criticism that you'll get from people who don't get tickets, and you know, the kind of negative energy it's disappointing. The soca artists, the soca DJs, the soca industry works very hard to make sure that y'all can have fun every year. And this is the only industry that actually does this. There are artists like Beyonce, Jay-Z. They could take months or years to put together an album, right? And they could actually go on tour 3 years ago, but every year, everybody on the stage has to come and please y'all and make something to make y'all have fun, to make it every year.
Well, it's not afternoon no more. Good evening, everyone. My name is DJ Young Child from New York City, Hot 97, which is New York's #1 radio station. And soca music came into my life from a very young age because I don't know if some of y'all know my father. My father goes by the name of DJ King Child. And a lot of these men on stage I knew for over 20 years of my life. And I love having them like my brothers. And my father, he taught me soca music since I was born. And my father never wanted me to DJ. He never wanted none of us to DJ. Because he said that DJ life wasn't for us. It's too crazy. But I love the soca music. I love to see how he just do his thing. People just dance to his music. And that really, really, really brought the joy to me. You understand? And living in Brooklyn, New York, I'm from Brooklyn, because anybody from New York City in here, you know, when you're in elementary, when you're in junior high, when you're in high school, there's a lot of West Indian people in those places, but they don't listen to soca music. Everybody listen to dancehall music, everybody listen to hip hop. That's why I play a lot of hip hop and I play a lot of reggae. but I also play a lot of soca. And I got a Hot 97, not for hip hop, not for reggae, for soca music. So big up to soca music and big up to all the artists on stage. A lot of people might see me and they be like, yo, young child, you play a lot of hip hop, you play a lot of soca, you play a lot of reggae. Yeah, but I also endorse soca music because that's where I'm from. You know, Chow, we Trini and Chinese. So big up to all my Trinidadians in the building as well. And if you go to hot97.com, you'll see that I interview all the soca and dancehall artists throughout the whole entire world. So if any one of you guys want to interview on Hot 97, just come link me. That's my story. My name is DJ Young Chow. Big up soca music, all right?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing tonight? All right? All right, who wants to drop? Okay. I got my start about 30 years ago. And I guess I can say that if you've ever listened to 96.1 WeFM in Trinidad, I've been the voice of 96.1 WeFM for the last 21 years, and that's unheard of in my industry of voiceovers. I got my start, I live in Toronto, born in Trinidad, live in Toronto. Where's my Toronto crew? Big up to the Toronto DJs here in the back, boys. Nice to see you, man. All right. Okay. All right, who wants to drop here? Okay, so I do radio commercials. I've worked with Hot 97, SVG, RCI in St. Lucia. I've also worked with GBN in Grenada, RTC, which is Radio Turks and Caicos. All right, okay. And lots of other radio stations, but I think I'm most proud of the fact that so many of the promoters use my voice to promote their product and service of selling out soca concerts. And I would say that's probably my greatest achievement. And I want to say to everybody, you got to support soca, you've got to support these guys here, and everybody else who contributes to the soca music scene. We've got a great thing happening here, and we should continue to do it. And hopefully there'll be another Ubersoca Cruise next year, and you'll all be here. So thank you so much. Thanks to everybody here. All right, good. 96.1 WeFM, the Soca Swiss.
So quick and fast. I just got my green card like a few years ago. But I used to do things to get my green card.
Dan, tell the story from last year.
From last year? All right.
I like that story. Tell them.
All right, so quick and fast. Soca music saved my life. It saved my life how? Because I was a young immigrant, and at the age of 9, I needed a green card. And I used to have to do things for this green card. Anybody ever saw Taken? That was me. I got took. So I had to do certain things to get my green card, which I did. And soca allowed me the avenue to be here today. Now, all jokes aside, really and truly, I am a DJ hailing from the DMV, that's Washington, DC, and Virginia. And yeah, big up to everybody from the DMV. Soca really saved my life, and I really understood how it saved my life when my dad, he passed a couple weeks ago. And understanding a lot of what I learned throughout the years from him. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see me play on Friday at the pool, where you saw me play drums and all of these things. These things are part of who I am as a DJ. I'm a musician, I'm not just a DJ. So I dabble in playing instruments like the drums, the pan, and not until that man passed, I realized that I was not doing everything in my full power to really push the culture further.
I would say my next major hit would have been Ducking. And that song did tremendous works for me. You know, I give thanks to everyone for showing me the love with ducking. And right now that song is still growing, it's still going places. And some people are still calling me like thinking that ducking is a song from this year. So I mean, that's amazing. And I give thanks to every single artist here for showing me love, because I personally bring a lot of these artists to Barbados for shows as well, because I do my own shows in Barbados as well. And on that topic, March 31st, if you're free, you should come to Barbados for Easter. Right? Something called Give Me Soca, look out for it. Yeah, Skinny Fabulous, don't give away my dates.
When you're like, warm to these people, warm to these young children, what the hell happened to them, that kind of vibe. I got into an incident when I was about 17. Long story short, I have a minute and change. Almost killed somebody. Court case, that type of drama. I stepped back, was mostly at home. Started penetrating the music some more. Got my first opportunity when a cousin promoter of mine put on a show, a Mother's Day show. He brought Benny King to Antigua. And he said, Tian, I know you can sing, so here it is, I'm going to give you a chance now. And I sang the song for Mama, for Boys to Men Mama, and danced with my father on the show. Right away, I don't know if y'all ever heard of Dread and the Ballhead from Antigua. They were on the show as well, and right away they asked me like, who are you, where have you been, that kind of vibe, and are you a part of a band? And I said, no. Do you want to join a band? I said, why not? And it started just like that. At that point, they were backup. They were the backing band for Kevin Little, so I was thrown right into the fire. And my first overseas gig was Soca on the Hill in 2006. And I didn't have a song. I didn't know how to perform in terms of engaging a crowd or doing anything of the sort, but I just winged it. I winged it, 2006 right up. I finally got a big tune in 2011 called Crash in Your Bumper, some of you may know it. I kept at it, I'm still keeping at it. I sing songs like Miss Set Good, Roaming, Body Up, and In the Middle, those type of songs. You know, just a simple Antiguan man, love music. I do normal things just like you. I love video games. I wouldn't say I'm antisocial, but I just don't, if I don't have to be out, I'm not out. But that's just me. I'm still pounding down the soca door for that major international. And when I say international hit, I mean the hit that you're gonna see me sitting on that MTV or that BET or that type of stuff. That's what I'm looking for. So big up to everybody here, big up to all the artists. As your peer, I'm also a fan of your music as well. Big up to everybody. Tian Winter from Antigua.
Hi everyone. I feel like everyone has said just about everything I could say standing right here. I will say though that understand your role in this movement we call soca. We can't do it without the artists, the DJs, the promoters, the managers, and the fans. If everybody does their part, soca could really be that powerful movement that it was meant to be. Do your part, do your role, support soca 365 days a year, 25/8. That's basically it. I think once we have that, and again, I want to applaud some of the people up here. I don't know everybody, but I know that some of the people here, including Lyrikal, Giselle, Kerwin, use their music and they go out into the community and they help. They feed the homeless. They help give people a shelter. I say use it, and let's, again, it's a powerful movement. Let's maximize the use of soca music. That's all I have to say today. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the cruise.
First of all, when you look at Kevin Crown, you realize anything is possible, all right? I was DJing since the age of 12. I'm not gonna go into a long story, but I'm gonna tell you guys one story. Because my journey in life, not just music, it started in 2010. I was stabbed in my left arm and I was disabled for 12 months. My radial nerve, it was severed. So anybody in the health industry knows about the radial nerve, it was severed. I was like this, I couldn't move. Hold on, Jay. I'm getting to you, Jay. Hold on, Jay. All right? It's a privilege for me to be on stage with every one of you guys, DJs, artists, producers alike. Because 2 weeks after I was stabbed, Jay Upskill said, Kevin, I want you to play this soca party. I was in pain. I took my painkillers and I got a mic stand and my laptop, and I played for Jay for 3 hours with one hand. Then I went to Guyana, played with one hand. Then I went to Jamaica, and for 12 months, I did not know if I was going to get the use of my arm back. And on my birthday, October 27th, my thumb started moving, and then I started working out, and I have achieved my 3rd degree black belt, 3rd level, this past Saturday. So when you guys see me dancing and enjoying myself on the cruise, it's because 7 years ago, I only had the use of one arm. So my music and my journey in life started 7 years ago, and I want to thank Ubersoca. I want to thank Jody. She's one of the main reasons that I'm here. Everybody give it up for Jody. She's one of the main reasons why I'm on this boat. And I want to thank all the artists and all of the DJs for embracing me into the fraternity of soca music. And I promise you, I will bring it worldwide. Everywhere I go, I will be waving the soca flag. And of course, I represent New York and Grenada. So big up to all the Grenadians out there. That's my time. Thank you.
My name is Miguel Maestri, and I represent Toronto. I'm born and grew in Toronto. I represent Trinidad and Tobago because my whole family come from Trinidad. I'm making a point to go to Trinidad 2-3 times a year to keep the culture alive and keep the spirit. A new artist competition winner, and I could not be more proud and honored and thankful for Uber Cruise for picking me as the winner this year. So I want to say thank you very much to everybody who put on the Uber Cruise, Jody and everybody else, because without you guys, I wouldn't do through there.
Alright, so my name is Just J, real short. I'm the sole representative as a DJ here on the Ubersoca Cruise. And shameless to say, I actually submitted a 5-page proposal in order to get on here. I was advised not to do it, but I still did it. And I'm here. I've met some of the most amazing people in my life. This is one of the greatest experiences, not just because of the artists, but the people. Like, I've met normal people who come to party to my music. I played downstairs last night for like 5 people. And they were the most friggin' lit shit on the fucking boat. Like, for real. You cast the band, y'all were the 5. Actually, you were the 5. You understand? And the funny thing about it is, I got Cass's number last night for the first time, and I mean, I'm a big Cass fan. I follow this band. They're one of the most musically talented, tight bands I've ever heard in my life, and that's real. That's not just big talk. That's real. Especially you. You the Indian one here, like. You got enough vibe, you know.
Thank you so very much. My name is Ayana, and I'm the creator of Soca Size. It's a Caribbean African dance fitness program. I'm so honored to be on the stage with everyone here. Thank you guys so very much for bringing the music to Soca Size so that we can keep moving through Caribbean dance and lead the wine. We have about 150 instructors throughout the world and internationally. The Trinidad, we have instructors in the Caribbean, St. Lucia. We have in the US, in New York, we have an instructor right here, Simone. In New York, we have an instructor in Niagara Falls. We have instructors all over the world. So our goal is to just keep moving, just make everybody, empower everybody to keep moving through Caribbean and African dance fitness. So thank you very much.
Hey, good evening, good evening. Right, my name is Sizwe C. I'm from Miami, represent that 305. It's interesting, I've been singing soca for 20 years, but I'm still an upcoming soca artist. So look out for me. I want to say that you all are absolutely beautiful. And you're beautiful because you too represent a music that is beautiful. And it's ours. And we must nourish it and take care of it. Right? I want to appreciate everybody on this stage because I've been listening to all you guys' music. And I'm your fan. I am a fan of each and every one of you all. You guys make my life, right? In 2003, I was deployed to Iraq, and we was out there for a while in a situation called calm blackout, which means that there's no phone, no mail, with the exception of internet, but no email. And so my dad sent me a letter and he said, listen, log on to TorontoLime.com. You remember that? Toronto Lime? And Toronto Lime really got me through Iraq, I'll tell you that, because enough soca was just streaming, and I was just like, yeah, I could do that. So again, I just would like to say thank you to each and everybody that's here on this cruise. I'm here a little bit uniquely because I didn't get booked as a soca artist. I got booked as one of them engine room guys knocking iron, right? And my dad used to say to me, Sizwe, you take every opportunity that you get and make the best out of it because you never know what you're gonna get from that, right? So I say, yeah, I sing in soca for 20 years. Yeah, I'm in Miami. I would love to be here on the stage and singing and whining and doing my thing. But if I have to knock iron to come on the stage, that's what I'm gonna do. If I gotta be here on the side, I'll do that. But I just want to be here. So thank you, Ubersoca. You didn't know your book, Sizwe, but I here.
Anybody been to Bahamas, junk in the carnival before? Yes, yes, yes. The Bahamas is fresh on the scene as it comes to soca music, okay? It's been about 3 years since we've had our carnival and it's been a smashing success. And I wanted to be one of the faces of the Bahamas for soca music, and that's why I took on this journey. And I have grandparents that are from Trinidad and Tobago. My mother's from Trinidad and Tobago, so hearing soca as a kid, I mean, you couldn't avoid it, you know. I think for the most part now, I just want to do my part to represent my country and the culture of soca music. I've written songs for a lot of R&B artists and pop artists, some that you know, John Legend, Chrisette Michelle, just to name a few. But I wanted to take it back to the roots, because soca music is now and it's going to be what's next.
My dad used to build tube gear in England. He always used to take me with him. I always used to be under the table while he was soldering. I adopted the whole love of equipment, music. 2 minutes is going to be too short for me, because I've been doing this for over 25 years. 1 minute, but anyhow. So became a DJ. Everyone in school knew that music was going to be my life because, hey, I always had records in my bag instead of school books. And haven't done bad though, by the way. And I have been fortunate enough, as I said, to raise the level of the standard of music, soca music, to the level in which there's no distinction between what we do and what the international artists have done. I've worked for international labels, and as I said, I'm working with all these people, except for one or two in this group. I'm practically currently working with every artist on board this ship. And before I leave, I will probably link up with the ones I am not working with. And all I have to say is, guys, keep it up. We have this music to the level at which we can be proud. Soca music is at the highest level it has ever been. And we keep doing what we're doing. The sky's the limit.
Nice.
Trini Jungle Juice. Everybody knows Trini Jungle Juice and follows Trini Jungle Juice? Yes. IG, website, the whole works. Okay. So I'm not the one that's supposed to be up here. Dre is supposed to be up here, but Jody asked me to come up to speak on behalf of the women in the industry. I was not the person that started Trini Jungle Juice. Fan over there, my other half, he did. And right now, Trini Jungle Juice is the largest Caribbean entertainment website. 200 million transactions we get on that website every year.
So soca music has taken me around the world, especially over the past few years. I was able to visit Japan last year and this year, and something that I learned about soca music is that soca music is essentially a language. And a lot of people don't realize that soca music is able to bridge borders, and we are able to transcend so many people and so many cultures because of soca music. And in Japan, I played in front of people who, they cannot speak English. They cannot speak a word of English. They are strict Japanese people. These are people who have no background in the Caribbean, no soca background really. But they could sing every single word of your songs. Everybody's songs they could sing. And it's just because they have this specific love for soca music, and soca music is the kind of music that could invoke a certain feeling in you that you can't get with any other type of music. It's something that I have noticed over the past few years, and it's something that I've continued to represent and push as much as I can. And also for all the women out there, I am, yes, a rarity in some form, because there are not a lot of female DJs, shouts to Lips, who are here as well. But for anybody who wants to be a part of the soca industry, or if you are already and you're a woman, don't let anybody ever tell you that you can't do it. Because I've had many people along the way tell me that I can't do it, and it's that sort of perseverance that keeps you at it, and that love for soca music. So thank you so much, guys, and for all the women out there, keep doing what you do. Thank you so much.